You know, a movie really, truly, and honestly is science fiction, emphasis on fiction, when they pull up a file on a computer and it's not buried inside of a folder that was inside of another folder, that was inside of another folder labeled like ASDGLLMMMMMMM. Because honestly, I mean, that's the most unbelievable part about most science fiction movies, isn't it? Welcome, nerds, to the Clips channel. You are about to watch the movie news for the week, at least since the last time you were here, probably. So, movie news, this is a smaller portion of a larger video. If you want to get all of the nerdy news, all of the pop culture stuff that's going on, go check out the main channel, Generally Nerdy. The name of the show you're looking for is called The Week in Nerddom, and that's where you can get everything. Or you can just stay here and specifically watch movie news. We're going to talk about upcoming movies, we're going to talk about things that are happening in the box office right now, see how they're doing, that kind of stuff, and yeah, kind of everything pertaining to movies. So let's jump into that. Subscribe. That is all. So, follow-ups and corrections, let's go into this one. Early box office current box office projections have it that James Gunn's Superman is reportedly significantly lower than other films in the DC oeuvre or catalog or whatever, specifically things like The Batman and Man of Steel, with some analysts suggesting it could not even break $600 million, which now that it's going to streaming, it hasn't broken $600 million, so that's interesting. But like we discussed previously, this very well could still mean WB actually made money somehow, because cheaper cost to make the movie. Yeah, we went into it already. And then cowabunga, we have the sequel, the original sequel, Secret of the Ooze, the sequel to the original Ninja Turtles movies, the live-action Ninja Turtles back in the day, Jim Henson's Puppet Factory, whatever the hell, is getting the fandom treatment, is getting the Fathom Events treatment next year for its 35th anniversary. The Fathom events for the first movie is doing so well. By the time this goes up, it might be done. However, it was only supposed to last for 2 days, which would have killed it on the 20th. It went for 8 days, so it died on the, 10 days. So it died on the 28th. So yeah, that's honestly super impressive, and I'm super hyped for next year when I get to go watch Secret of the Ooze in theaters as well. In other movie reboot kinda sorta news, there can be only Karen. Another one. Karen Gillan has officially joined Henry Cavill in the upcoming Highlander reboot. Casting for this thing is getting very interesting. And then our final follow-up this week is the Resident Evil reboot movie is set to begin filming where? I can't remember where. Somewhere. Zach Krieger is going to be doing this. This is just a real quick TLDR in case you don't remember who's doing Resident Evil. It's the guy who brought us Barbarian and Weapons. That guy. He's also one of the whitest kids you know. Zach Krieger is doing Resident Evil, and with the existing franchise as it is, and with Zach Krieger's history, I'm very intrigued by this one. In trailers this week for movies, we got another one. He was a 98-pound weakling until he fell into a vat of toxic waste. And yeah, we have the final trailer for Troma's reboot. Well, it's not Troma's reboot, but the reboot of Troma's cult classic, Toxic Avenger. This one, again, R-rated, very over the top. Peter Dinklage starring as Toxie in a weird way. Once you watch this trailer, you'll understand what I'm saying. He's the mop wielding, the mutated superhero. It looks ridiculous, and like I said, this is the final trailer as it is going to be launching very, very soon. So then that puts us into regular ass news, and fans of science fiction novels must rejoice at this one because Heinlein's classic novel Citizen of the Galaxy, sorry, I had to refer to the notes, is being developed as an animated film officially. And then, what might be one of the weirdest news days for DC-related news, star writer Tom King, gotta love Tom. Tom King, who is known for his dark deconstruction of superhero tales, is writing a new movie based on the Archie comics. So I can't wait to see how Tom deconstructs Archie in that, you know, ever so loving, I'm going to destroy everything you love kind of way that we know that Tom likes to do. Then we have some good news for Trekkies, as we have a report from inside the Skydance Paramount merger that indicates that Star Trek franchise is considered a major priority moving forward. Let's hope that this means we get a new film soon. And then finally, for regular ass news here in movies, we have Chris Columbus has confirmed that a script for the Gremlins reboot is actively in development, saying it's, quote, as twisted and dark as anything, unquote. Just remember the rules. Don't expose them to light, don't get them wet, and for the love of God, don't screw up a classic. Which puts us into suggestions for movies this week, and if you didn't see this one coming, I don't think you were paying attention, but with news of another classic Heinlein in development, you must treat yourself to a rewatching of 97's Paul Verhoeven classic in Starship Troopers. It's brilliant, it's violent, it's hilarious satire of fascism and military propaganda that a lot of people mistook as a dumb action movie. Just another dumb action movie. Would you like to know more? Thank you very much, nerds, for tuning in. If you want to level up your nerdy, geeky, pop culture knowledge, then don't forget to subscribe and do all of the things. Go check out the main channel, Generally Nerdy, for the larger portion. Again, you get all of the sections into one convenient video over on Generally Nerdy. The name of the show is The Week in Nerddom. Thank you for checking out this clip. We will see you next time. Before we go, though, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.